Philippine women's national football team flexing its might in the first round of the Olympic qualifying tournament in Tajikistan. The Filipinas reigned supreme by sweeping the round, breezing past Pakistan, host Tajikistan and Hong Kong in Group E. And we're going all out on this huge moment for Philippine football. With Filipinas co-captain Hali Long. Hali's inside the studio. Hi, Hali. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome back, I should say. Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And welcome back to the Philippines.
Thank you.
How was the trip back?
Long, but we're here. We're home, so we're happy.
How was the whole experience, Hali? How was that? I know I was just talking to you prior to the show at the makeup room, and I was saying you guys are just on fire, like kicking these teams behinds all around. Talk to me about the whole thing.
I mean, personally, it was my third time back in Tajikistan. I never thought I would go back there again, let alone a third time.
Congratulations, by the way, to Hali. I will cut you right there. Making history, 71 caps, right?
Thank you.
71 games played. Man, don't you get tired?
Yeah, okay. That's what off days are for.
So you were saying third time here. How is this different from the other times?
I mean, ever since our first win, there comes those expectations that you're expected to win, and it is the first round, but we take every game with the same mentality, the winning mentality that I would say needs to become a habit for us at this point with all the games we've played.
Yeah.
So we don't treat it like it's an easy kind of thing to do. Every game is a challenge in its own way, I would say.
Of course. Well, Hali, you're like what you said. This is your third time, right? So more often than not, well, every time you've been there in Tajikistan, like the first round, you breeze through, you come out of that. So it should have been, it must have been a great experience for the new girls, for the young ones.
Right.
Can you tell me about how ecstatic they were? How was the mood all around with the team?
I think everyone is excited to play a different competition than that they have been exposed to in the past year. I mean, we were grateful to get to experience the likes of Chile and Iceland and all of these.
Especially in that Pinnacle Cup.
Yes. In all of 2022 and beginning of this year. So we were excited for a different style of play. Teams that are more unknown, that we can't scout as in depth as we usually do.
Correct.
And those kinds of games are always a challenge because you're just kind of walking into the unknown.
Of course.
And it's a type of game where you can only do so much preparation. It's based on the other team, so it's more self-preparation.
I see.
What can we do? This is our game, our tempo, our pace, and that can be almost the hardest type of game to play.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the first round of the Olympic qualifiers in Tajikistan. 4-0 against Pakistan. A whopping 8-0 whooping of host country Tajikistan. 4-0 shutout of Hong Kong. Did you expect, though, I know you're saying, of course, we always come out successful in the first round of the Olympic qualifiers. But did you expect all these results now with this particular group? Was that expected?
I think the expectation of the team was to come out, but in any means possible, whether it was a 1-0 kind of win or 10-0. Our goal was to make it out, to win our group, and to qualify for the second round is what we had planned because that's what we have done in the past. And hopefully in the future that we qualify for further rounds and hopefully the Olympics, that we don't have to go back to this first round where we can be one of the top teams that can make it to the second and third round automatically.
And I think if there's a team that can do that, it's this particular group. It's this particular team. No, really.
Sounds like you have a little bias, but...
No, really? Well,
I mean, we're home.
No, but I've seen... Right, like I've seen you here during the AFF, right? And then when you girls qualified, this group is really special. And you've how many caps again? 71. I'm not trying to
71.
I'm not trying to reiterate something, but 71 caps. But still, all I'm trying to say is this group is just really special, and I'm really looking forward to you girls performing in the World Cup because I know you will shock somebody out there. Let's go back first and talk about this 71st cap of yours. This achievement. It's really special. You've been very, very loyal and just such a loyal soldier to the Filipinas, to the Philippine national football program. Does it make you feel tired, make you feel, it's like I'm getting old, or I'm doing this for a long time now?
Yeah. I mean, no, I don't feel old. Haven't aged while I'm doing this.
No, yeah.
But no, I'm just grateful that I can show myself 71 times for the country and to sing the anthem 71 plus times, whether it's official or non-official. I'm speechless about it. It's hard to wrap my head around the past 6-7 years.
Yeah.
It has flown by, to be honest. Like, we're just here for 2 weeks and then we leave again for SEA Games. So
That's right.
you kind of just don't look back. You just keep moving forward, and whatever caps or clean sheets or whatever comes with it, comes along your way. I mean, you just take it and just use it to propel yourself forward.
That's awesome. That's why you're a great leader. And you deserve to be co-captain along with T. T played great, by the way, in that Olympic qualifying rounds as well. Currently, we're number 49 in the world. That's a new high for us, right? That's congratulations to Filipinas. 49th in the world, wow, in the FIFA rankings. How did your stint at the Pinnacle Cup last February help you, prepare you to what was coming, especially here in the Olympic qualifiers and then eventually in the SEA Games as well? And then in the World Cup, like those teams that we faced, as you said, in the Pinnacle Cup, that was really a tough challenge, facing higher ranked teams.
Right. Yeah, it was such a big challenge for us. I think more mentally than physical. Obviously, the physical factor is always there, but
for sure,
to go against higher ranked teams and be faced with such good competition and such good football that we had not experienced in all of last year really was eye-opening, I would say. A really big learning experience for us, at least mentally. And we learned like how to be mature, I guess, on and off the field. But yeah, it was very tough, very tough. But I'm glad it happened then rather than later this year.
Yeah, for sure.
And like you said, we are going to face teams like that, teams better than that once we get to the World Cup. So yeah, we take it day by day, and as long as we use it as a learning experience and helps us mature and grow our own personal game and team game, I think it was a really big learning experience for us to take into the World Cup.
Yeah, I agree totally. Like when I remember when you girls were here before leaving for the Pinnacle Cup, and I was looking at the teams you were facing, I'm like, it's kind of similar to what we'll be facing in the group in the World Cup. So it was really a good test for us. Preparations, you said you'll be leaving. When are you leaving for training camp again?
Well, we have a month-long training camp before the World Cup. We have no details on that yet because we have SEA Games coming up in a few weeks that we have to get on board with first. But yeah,
bronze medal was last time was historic. Now, are you girls gunning for the goal with these kinds of expectations all around? I'm sure you girls would just block out the noise, but come on, we won the AFF. We could get a gold in the SEA. Is that on an automatic lock, Haley?
I can't promise anything. I mean, the hope and dream is always a gold medal at SEA Games.
Yeah.
But man, we played SEA Games last year and got the bronze.
Yeah.
And we played the likes of Thailand and Vietnam, and we fell to them in SEA Games.
Correct.
And then
you beat them in the AFF.
A month later, we beat them.
Exactly.
But at home, so that was different. It was definitely different to do it at home. We definitely had the extra support from the fans.
Crowd, yeah.
Of course. It was so special to be able to do that. So I really think this SEA Games, especially with Vietnam also going to the World Cup, doing their own intense preparations for their first time, it will definitely be a story to tell which way it's going to fall. But we're definitely going to do our best, put our best foot forward, and definitely gunning for gold.
Well, I think I just got one thing there. I think you're asking now the crowd, all the 5,000, 6,000 people who watched you here at the AFF to all fly to Cambodia and watch.
No
Make
pressure.
Cambodia be like your home game.
No
No
pressure.
pressure. Pero lipad tayo lahat to Cambodia to support the Filipinas. Haley, a lot of big time tournaments for Filipinas this year, and I'm sure Filipino football fans are very, very excited. I am personally very excited to see you compete in these tournaments. What do you want to tell all the Filipino fans, and when can we see the Filipinas again play here in the country?
Oh my gosh, hopefully soon. I would love to play at home again.
Yeah.
Because that support is absolutely unreal and unmatched. Should I just say it to you?
Yeah,
Should I say
to
it
here.
over to
Go
you?
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we just wanted to say on behalf of the team, the whole PFF and our program, thank you so much for your support. It does not go unnoticed. And we are so happy that we can still represent you later on this year, and we can bring the Philippines and our nation to a global stage. But please continue to watch us, support us.
Of course.
We feel all of the love and support in person, online, on the news, on the media. I would say the team, all of us, are so deserving of it. And we hope to make all of you proud, and
We'll see you in the SEA Games.
Yeah, I won't make any promises, but yeah, we will see you in SEA Games in Cambodia, and then we will see you later this year in New Zealand.
Yes, sir. I will see you New Zealand World Cup
Yes, let's
and
go.
SEA Games as well. I will see you gold medal in the SEA
go.
Games. Let's go. Again, thank you so much, Haley. Always a pleasure
Thanks,
talking to you.
Andre.
Congratulations on the 71st cap. This is one and only Hali Long, co-captain of the Filipinas for the Philippine women's national football team. Also 71 caps for the Philippine team. Thank you, Haley.
Thanks, Andre.